The biggest scourge of the 21st century or the 20th, late 20th century is actually the terrorism. And there are many countries that use terrorism as an instrument of their state policy. And they think that by doing so, they will be able to exert their nefarious designs, or under the garb of diplomacy, they can continue to use terrorist activities, promoting cross border terrorism, promoting terrorist outfits, giving a safe haven to them. Now, in that kind of a situation, how is it possible to conduct diplomacy? It is as simple as that. Unfortunately, in the world, till today, the United Nations, because of these individual countries' interests and their groups, and using them as an instrument of their foreign policy, the international community has not been able to define who is a terrorist, what is a terrorist, what constitutes terrorism in unambiguous terms. Prime Minister Modi had taken it up. India has launched a comprehensive convention on international terrorism that has been waiting. So, therefore, when we say talks and terror cannot continue, India has suffered from terrorism for more than 4 decades from across the border. Today, Al Qaeda, ISIS, all of them trying to find their foothold. But they are also being supported by some states for their own ends. Therefore, it is extremely important to underestimate, to estimate the the intent behind these kind of moves and maneuvers by some countries. And in that context, I think that what Dr. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister of India, said is absolutely clear. That how do you work on it? Till you show on the ground, let's talk about Pakistan. Let's say, let them come clear. They go around the world and they say, we are victims of terrorism. If you are victims of terrorism, then who's the benefactor of terrorists? It has been a proven fact. So at least show on the ground that you are taking some action against them, not only for obviating the sanctions under the FATF regimes or just to please some. It is absolutely important to come clean on it, to become a useful, a productive, a reliable, responsible member of an international community. As simple as that. Terrorism is not going to work, not with India. And I don't think it makes any sense that on one hand you have cloak and dagger kind of a thing. It is not possible. They have to address the terrorist issues. And I agree fully that diplomacy and terrorism definitely cannot be tolerated together.